1936 Commer van. Little 1.1 petrol engine. This one here has just come out of Beamish. It's been in Beamish for quite some years now. You've probably seen it if you've ever been to County Durham and around Beamish. You would have seen that parked up in there. Bodywork wise, we're going to start off at the bonnet, work our way around into the interior, and then we'll do an engine startup. Please note this one will need a battery. The vendor did state that he'd had it on trickle charge. It started fine and sort of lost all its charge. So it's going to need a battery, this one. We will be using a jump pad to start it, but not daft money for a battery these days. He did say something to me about this front section here needing a little bit of love. He said there's a block of wood in. If you can see that there, you can clearly see that there's a block of wood in there. I'm not sure how it's supposed to be sort of connected, but you can see that there. So he very nicely informed us of that. But like I say, it's been sat in Beamish for a number of years, this one. Bodywork wise, got a little bit of, the bonnet sort of unhooked itself from its chrome trim on the front there. There's no major corrosion around the scuttle at all, or the top of the roof of the cab there, but it has got some very old paint on it. The more you look at it, you can see very old brush marks in there and a lot of patina to it. Gives it quite a bit of character though. Again, no corrosion around the windscreen on the left hand side or on the roof at all. So come down the bonnet, see how the chrome trim sort of popped out of place there on the bonnet. Obviously the lift up both ways. All nice and original down the front there. Again, not much rust coming through there, but the paintwork is very flat in places. All the lights are all intact. There's no cracking in those. Got some corrosion about the side light on the left hand side and a little bit behind the mirror, behind the light, sorry, on the passenger side as well. If you come down the front of the arches, they're all right down the bottom there. A little bit of surface rust in the corner. Right hand wheel arch again, same corrosion on the wing there behind the headlamp and a little bit behind the side light on the right hand side. As we come down the wing, there's various marks, scratches and bits and pieces on the paintwork on the wing. You can see all that there. And some surface on the edge of the wing on the right hand side. As we come across the lower half, again we've got some bubbling on the bottom of the door. And it's all done up in the Beamish livery for the shop that they had there. A few bubbling in the corners and a bit of paint flake here and there on the door. As I come along the bottom of the right hand side on the cab, a little bit on the bottom there, and as you go around, got a little bit on the bottom edge, nice and straight and clean across the actual van panels itself, all nice and shiny. Have a good look at the roof there as well. Have a good look at the roof there as well. It's a bit flat in places, but it all adds to the sort of character of this one. It's 1936, remember. A few little marks on here, little scrapes and scratches, bits and pieces that might polish off. As you come around the back, hang on a little bit down the bottom corner there, across the back again, it's all sort of hand painted as well, remember. A little bit of a dent there, it's starting to rust. Lights are all okay on the back. As we come up those lovely big back doors, they're all nice and level. Bottoms of them feel all right there. There's a few little blebs and a little bit lifting away there, sort of a dent there on the right hand side. As we come across the top, have a good look at that there. Couple of paces back, very presentable from a few paces back, mind. As we work our way around onto the left hand side, again a few scrapes and dings and dents there on the bottom half around the fuel cap, a bit of corrosion around the bottom half. As we come around the wheel arch, you'll see some more again at the bottom and a few little blebs on the wheel arch itself. And again, the panel sides are all lovely and straight on the left hand side. Come down this seam here, nice and slow. You can see there's various bits and pieces on the bottom of the sill section there, and the bottom of the door we've got a few more blebs and the paint heads come off. Bit of cracking to the back edge of the door. Obviously there's a suicide door on this. Bit of paint flaked off there and started corrosion in there, sort of rust at the head of the rust. The paint's like bled through. As you come down the front, not too bad down the front. The door's nice and straight, apart from the rusty bits there. Got a bit of corrosion on the back of the wing here, on the bottom half. This is the left-hand side wing. As we work our way around onto the front again, a little bit more here, sort of cracking a little bit deeper, that rust there. As we work our way around onto the interior, have a good look at that there. How we work our way around onto the interior. Inside now, suicide doors. Door cards are all nice and tidy. This big door cards, door opens nice and wide as well. Seats, no rips or tears in the seats. They're also nice and soft. You've got a black carpet set there. Wants a bit of a clean. Like I say, I presume people have been clambering in and out of it when it's been parked at Beamish there. Dials all crack free. You can see the seal sort of lifted up a little bit on the dial. You can see that here. There. Headlining's all okay as well. Doesn't smell damp or anything like that in there. As we come round into the interior now, into the back end. Doors open nice and easy with no issues. All nice and straight there. Plywood in the back there. On the back of the doors with a little wood frame. Wood frame inside looks to be all good, all nice and dry in there. All nice and straight in there. What we're going to do is we're going to go around to the engine bay now. And James is going to get it started up for us. Like I say, we've got a booster pack on, so it's going to need a battery. There you have it, climbing straight into life there. Bit of an exhaust blow, which you can clearly hear. There you have it, the Commer van. All sign written up there. Wants a little bit of love, that one. Engine sounds all good with that booster pack on. We'll need a battery, all nice and presentable. Got a certain character with that one there.